Welcome to Thomas Talk Vlogs, ladies and gentlemen. It is your pay-per-views champion, and I want to talk about gremlin13's latest video that he made a couple of days. I watched it this morning. I didn't watch it yesterday because I got my own things to do. But this is going to be two things on this video. One, we're going to react to gremlin13's video. I didn't watch the whole thing. I was just fast forwarding things because he's mostly watching my video. But there's only one thing that got into my mind, that he thinks he's been the first ever champion. But gremlin13, and you think you didn't lose at WrestleMania? I was wrong. I did get it wrong. But you didn't win. It was a tie between you and your friend. But you still want to vacate the title and give it to your friend. But your friend did not defend the title when he got it. Because I don't know what happened. And then the title got vacated. Went back to the original person that made the title. And that's me. Yes, you are the first person to hold your cardboard championship, your first ever paper championship, but you're not the first one to hold this title, or the SmackDown title that I, the one, got. And remember, I am the kind of owner, because I'm the one told you about making these bets, making the championship, because it's my idea. And if one of your videos says I was wrong about that, you're wrong about that. Because I the one bet you first. In 2014. I bet you first. I asked you, you said okay, and we bet. So that what happened. That would catch my eye right there. Well, technically didn't catch my eye because he didn't do anything. What he said is that he's the first ever champion. I'm the first ever Raw's pay-per-view champion and SmackDown champion. Every time the title is vacated, the title comes back to me. If nobody wants to defend it, like gremlin13 left, it went back to me. Oh, people would say, Tyler, you didn't beat anyone for this title. You're right, I didn't. But every time this title gets defended, and it's always with me, it's getting defended. gremlin13 wants to come back for Hell in a Cell. Great. That's great. Great news. But this title is staying with me. And if you guys didn't see his little punishment, if he wins on my video, I had to talk about him being a king, talking about him all the time. I can't talk to you about you all the time because I have more important videos to do. But I will call you the king, and you did beat me for the pay-per-views championship if you beat me for this. If you do beat me for this. So now let's get to my story, the pay-per-view champion story. Let's talk about that. We have coming back to school soon, somewhere like next week. Some kids are already back to school. Now, mostly like in USA. I don't think in Canada we don't have that kind of thing. We wait until September. That's when I went back to school. That's when September something, we go back to school. I don't know about younger children or elementary students. I don't remember that, alright? That's how old I am. But I want to talk about the stories of me. I don't like new places. And I don't like random people. I can't say rude things because people watch these videos because I talk to a lot of random people, not bad people. I'm not saying bad people like online people. I'm saying random people that you never met, like, and then they turn into your friends. Like gremlin13, I was nervous to talk to the guy. He was my brother's best friend. I never talked to the guy. He came to my house once, and he said hi to me. I said hi to him. We weren't best friends, but I knew he was a cool guy. I guess he thought I was a cool guy. So that's what happens. But in my back to school, mostly in elementary and in high school, you guys will think, Tyler, this is so cringe or embarrassing. Why in the world are you talking about this? I'm talking about this because I will tell you guys anything that makes you guys laugh, or you guys, whatever it makes you feel. But I cried when I went to school. But my first time going back to school that I remember is that it was like elementary school. I would use the washroom so long in the morning when we had to go. I had to go number 2. I don't know we're allowed to say the other things, but I had to go number 2. And I would stay in there. I don't have to go washroom. I would stay in there, and my mom and dad would say, Tyler, we had to go. I still need to go poo, so I still sit there, and they said we had to go. I was so nervous. My belly was freaking like butterflies, bubbling, things like that, because it's school. Some kids don't like school. They don't like going to those kind of places. If you know what I'm talking about, like a place that your parents leaves you, just like that. If your parents leaves you alone, I think any kid will be scared. Any kid, all right? Any kid will be scared. But this, I was so terrified to go to the school, and like seriously, it was terrifying. For me, it was terrifying. I was scared, I was crying, but the teachers tried to help me. Didn't really help me so much. And then we went to another elementary school because we moved. So I go to another elementary school, and I cried my eyes out. And what they have to do is tell my mom to stay for a bit. To stay for a bit. But when I saw her leaving, I cried, and they say, be quiet, she has to go, and she wins. It was so upsetting for me. I don't like random places, because I'm not good in public. I don't have confidence in myself. Mostly I got no confidence in myself. Like, can't do school by myself, I guess. And then in high school, in my 9th grade, first year of high school, I cried my eyes out. Again. It was so terrifying because I had kitchen. If you never had kitchen class, it's like cooking class. And kids were just making fun of me. Oh my God, it was horrible. But at least I found my best friends in there from my old school. But they left too, and I stayed. I wasn't scared that time. But yeah, that's my going back to school things. I cried. I embarrassed myself. I embarrassed myself with other people. But you know what? Then you find best friends. But when I went back to school, like the next grade, I wasn't scared. Because I know my friends are coming back. I know I'm going to be hanging out with my friends. And I know the rules of the school. So everything like that is easy to do. But beginning of the school year, I cried. I cried and cried. And ladies and gentlemen, that's my end of my story. But I do want to apologize. There is no Lucha Underground results. I might do it on Friday because I couldn't find a stream. But your pay-per-views champion, Hope gremlin13, will have a little something saying of this video. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, leave a comment below, hit that bell icon, hit that subscribe button, and ladies and gentlemen, the pay-per-views champion will do another reacting video to gremlin13 until Hell in a Cell. The real pay-per-views champion is out.